Today's game has been brought to you by J&J Construction, Gaylord Seal Coating, Jimmy John's, Professional Seamless Gutters, Schultz's Marathon Party Store, Golf Gaylord, American Liner Systems, Gaylord Eye Care Center, Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport, Collar Clinic, and Twin Bay Docks. Thank you to these fine sponsors for being a part of today's game.
Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into another edition of high school football here on Next Level Broadcasting. Today, we're bringing you the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds versus the Pellston Hornets, a Ski Valley Conference rivalry game here set to take place October 5th, kicking off right at high noon Eastern Time from Gaylord St. Mary Field. Charles Strail along with Nick Wenzel here saying, hey, welcome to another day of football in Northern Michigan. We got a really good one on tap. The Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds come in with a 4-1 record, looking to go 5-1 on the season so far. Nick, this St. Mary football team is really starting to get things going offensively, aren't they?
They are. They are starting to get red hot, as could be.
You and I did the game 2 weeks ago versus Bel Air. It was a Saturday game as well, and they put up some points, and as did they last week versus the conference opponent, the Onaway Cardinals. St. Mary right now in their last, I believe, 3 games have scored over 40 points in each one of those games, Nick. They're trying to do the same thing here against the Pellston Hornets. The officials this afternoon are Dave Buskowski, Nick Mersch, Sam Agee, Charlie Mulby, and Bob Bruce. And our videographer today is Jessica Alcorn. And we are ready as the officials are about ready to get things underway for our starting lineups. National anthem. The Snowbirds won the coin toss and elected to receive the starting kickoff, so they'll have the ball first on their opening possession after we get things going with the formalities. Nick, it is First Responder Day today. I know you got a shout out to give to all the first responders and people who serve our country.
Absolutely. Big shout out to our first responders, of course, our firefighters, police, paramedics, and to those who have, helped us get through tough times, and especially with the Hurricane Helene coming through, tearing down houses and seeing the first responders do their job proudly and rescuing our people all around the world. So we thank them for what they've done.
I want to thank the first responders. Also want to thank all of our sponsors for making this game possible to be live streamed, where you can watch from the comfort of wherever you find comfort from, whether that's in Michigan, Florida, Texas. We know we got a couple people tuning in from, I believe, Poland and Ireland today. So thank you to those sponsors that have made this live stream possible to be seen from wherever. Well, Nick, we saw this Snowbird team and we were looking at the schedule. This is one of the games that they've got 4 remaining, and they'll take on Pellston. And then the following week, they'll take on Engadine and Mesik. Mesik next week, Engadine the following week. And then after that, they have the Indian River Inland Lakes Bulldogs in week 9. And that'll be a good one, too. We're going to go ahead, step aside, and be back after this.
Today's game has been brought to you by J&J Construction, Gaylord Seal Coating, Jimmy John's, Professional Seamless Gutters, Schultz's Marathon Party Store, Golf Gaylord, American Liner Systems, Gaylord Eye Care Center, Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport, Collar Clinic, and Twin Bay Docks. Thank you to these fine sponsors for being a part of today's game.
Know that Jimmy John's is everyone's go-to option for freaky fast subs. But did you know that they're unveiling new menu options? That's right, Jimmy John's new menu has something for everyone and is a great way to feed the whole family. So, whether you're watching the big game, hard at work, or taking the family out to eat, Jimmy John's wants to make finding a gourmet sandwich easy. The crew of Next Level Broadcasting trusts their pregame meals to Jimmy John's, and you should too, at Jimmy John's in Gaylord. We all know Northern Michigan winters take a toll on our parking lots and driveways, but Gaylord Seal Coating has you covered. A proud sponsor of local high school athletics, Gaylord Seal Coating specializes in infrared seamless asphalt repair, hot pour crack filling, striping, and more. Need a new snowplow solution this winter? GSC can do that too. Commercial, residential, private roadways, and associations, Gaylord Seal Coating is your answer. Give them a call today at 989-732-5003. know that Jimmy John's is everyone's go-to option for freaky fast subs. But did you know that they're unveiling new menu options? That's right, Jimmy John's new menu has something for everyone and is a great way to feed the whole family. So, whether you're watching the big game, hard at work, or taking the family out to eat, Jimmy John's wants to make finding a gourmet sandwich easy. The crew of Next Level Broadcasting trusts their pregame meals to Jimmy John's, and you should too, at Jimmy John's in Gaylord.
Okay, welcome back. This has been the Jimmy John's pregame show here on Next Level Broadcasting. The Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds getting ready to take on the Pellston Hornets. Charles Strail and Nick Wenzel here bringing you this game. We look forward to a great one so far this afternoon. Beautiful weather for a football game in northern Michigan. And Nick, wouldn't have it any other way, would you?
Oh, no. It's just a beautiful day out here today. Great day for football.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you think about of all the different potential types of outcomes that you could have, this is, I mean, perfect.
Couldn't get better than this.
Once again, it'll be the Pellston Hornets kicking off to the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds. Once again, the officials, Dave Bliskowski, Nick Mersch, Sam Agee, Charlie Malby, and Bob Bruce. Charles Strail and Nick Wenzel, Jessica Alcorn, our head videographer today, bringing you this game live from Gaylord St. Mary between the St. Mary's Snowbirds and the Pellston Hornets.
Today's game will begin with the Hornets receiving. We have Grady Bonter back deep to receive Quentin Tobias.
And Nick, I misspoke. The Snowbirds won the coin toss but elected to kick. So they'll be kicking off. Hornets will get the opening kickoff here. Snowbirds will receive the start of the third quarter.
Absolutely.
Look like they're kind of switching around different footballs here for this opening kickoff.
Yep.
It is a beautiful day for football, Nick.
It is. The sun's nice, but the wind is just a little nippy out here, but still a beautiful day out here. Or should we say, beautiful day in northern Michigan.
It certainly is. Just awaiting this opening kickoff. And we're underway. This one's going to be a squib kick fielded at the 38-yard line. And making his way out to the 45-yard line for the Pellston Hornets is Hunter Brandt. Eventually brought down by a couple of Snowbirds. And this will be the first time we see this Pellston offense today, Nick. This Pellston offense will feature a lot of misdirection. Trying to do a lot of the eye candy smoke and mirrors tricks, if you will. Trying to confuse the linebackers for the Snowbirds. I spoke with head coach Kevin O'Connell earlier this week. And he said that he's really ready for his linebackers to come and play well in addition to his defensive line here this afternoon.
Yeah, see what they can do here.
Here's the first handoff and the play of the game. And the first tackle made by the Snowbirds is made by David Wall.
Assisted by number 12 of Daniel Jacobson alongside with number 8 of Nathan O'Connell. Bunch of Flockus numbers there to get the stop.
It'll be 2nd and 10 now for Pellston. There's an incomplete pass.
Huge stop by number 71. That would be...
Yeah, that's Gabe Quick.
Nice job there by Cabe.
Brock Taylor, the intended target on the play for the Hornets. This will bring up a 3rd and 10 on their opening possession of the game. There's a keeper on the designed quarterback option. That was Bonter keeping on the quarterback read option. And this will bring up a 4th down for the Hornets on their opening possession. Snowbirds force a 3 and out. Bonter ready to punt it away. It's blocked. It's blocked. Snowbirds coming through. That was Nathan O'Connell, scooped up by David Wall all the way down to the Hornet 15-yard line. Nice play made by O'Connell to get the block, and David Wall for the pickup and returning it all the way back to the Hornet 15, Nick. That was an exciting play.
It was a beautiful move there by David Wall.
And it was O'Connell who came through the Pellston Hornet offensive line and blew that play up from the get-go, Nick.
Oh, yeah, he could, he could be a dangerous player one of these days.
Snowbirds will have it 1st and 15 from the Pellston, or excuse me, 1st and 10 from the Pellston 15. Hogan McKinley under center. He's going to run the veer option, pitch it out to Eli Major. Major's got that corner. Major has a 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal. Well, he's bumped out just before 1st down yardage, so he got to the 6-yard line. Line to gain was the 5, so it'll be 2nd and 1.
Yep. See if the Snowbirds can look for an open man to punch it in right here for 6.
McKinley once again under center from the 6-yard line. There's a straight handoff to Daniel Jacobson, and Jacobson has a 1st down. He's down to the Hornet 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 3. McKinley once again getting back under center very quickly. He's going to hand off to Eli Major, and Major is down right at the goal line. No signal yet, but it looks like he is a couple of inches short of the touchdown, Nick.
He is, yep. Looks like just about maybe the 1-yard line, maybe short of the
about maybe a couple feet. There's an false start by the Snowbird offensive line.
Yep, that's going to be on number 20, Jackson Vernier.
Yeah, Vernier was just a little bit early, anticipating that goal line push, and got going a little bit too quickly there.
Yep.
This will be 2nd and goal from the 6. McKinley under center. He's going to keep it this time. Tuck it back, cut it back as well, and he's dragged down at about the 2-yard line. He'll pick up 4 yards on the keeper.
Nice job there by McKinley. We do have the McKinley family in the house today, so give them a shout out.
Yeah. 3rd and goal now for the Snowbirds on their opening possession of the game. There's a handoff up the middle to Eli Major, and he gets stacked up by that Hornet defense. First Pellston defender in there was Sam O'Neill to halt the progress of Eli Major. So this will be 4th and goal now for the Snowbirds. They're trying to run off the right side of that offensive line, the combination of Vernier and O'Connell, but O'Neill was right in there to stop the progress of Major. Yeah. Here's 4th and goal. Hand off to Jacobson, and he's in for a touchdown. Snowbirds take the lead, 6-0 on the Jacobson touchdown run from 3 yards out.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, you can't, once you see the eyes of Daniel Jacobson, you know you can't stop him because he's just right on a mission to get right in there and sneak right past you.
He runs the ball with anger.
With ease.
With ease and anger and aggression, all the adjectives. McKinley going to drop back to throw a little pop pass intended for Robbie Amsterberg. He couldn't make the catch. But the Snowbirds put 6 on the board after their opening possession of the game following the Daniel Jacobson touchdown run, which was all set up by the Nathan O'Connell blocked punt. We're going to go ahead and step aside. You're watching Snowbird Football simulcast live on nextlevelbroadcasting.net and Gaylord St. Mary Athletics on YouTube. We'll be back in 1 minute after these messages from our sponsors.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
Okay, welcome back in. Snowbirds up 6-0 over the Pellston Hornets after their opening possession results on a touchdown. 2-point conversion was no good, but the Snowbirds take a 6-0 lead as this one's kicked away. Quentin Tobias sending it deep down the field. It's going to bounce all the way to the 5-yard line where it is fielded, and Pellston bringing it out to the 16-yard line, eventually tackled by Quentin Tobias. And Tobias got all the way down there and bringing down the Pellston Hornet ball carrier. The Hornets will be backed up in their own field. That was a really nice kick there by Quentin, Nick.
It was. And also, he got a good stop on that one, too. I'll tell you what, for those of you who are either Quentin Tobias fans or Daniel Jacobson fans, man, between the two of those guys, they can put some hard hits.
I know your fans are pretty much every one of the Snowbirds right now, Nick, though.
Oh, man.
There's a little misdirection. Nice cutback, but the Snowbird defense was ready for it. Daniel Jacobson, Tobias, and also getting in on that tackle was Cabe Quick to halt the progress of the Hornet ball carrier. That time it was Taylor, the ball carrier for the Hornets.
There was actually a couple there, Charles, that brought him down. There was number 12, 11, and Cabe.
Brothers making part of the backfield for the Hornets, that is Brady Bronter and Brett Bronter. As
Nice.
Brett Bronter is brought down in the backfield.
By number 1.
Yeah, that's Robbie Amsterberg coming in from his outside linebacker position to make that sack.
That was a beautiful move. Cuts right through there and finds him. It's going to be 3rd and long here.
3rd and long. Hornets backed up from their own 10-yard line. They need to get to their 23 for a first down. Bonter up the middle, and he's eventually dragged down after a gain of about 4 or 5 yards on the play. Looked like Nathan O'Connell and Jacobson on the play there, but this is going to bring up a 4th down for Pellston. 4th from their own 14-yard line. The Snowbirds will send Daniel Jacobson back there to return this Bonter punt. Last time the Snowbirds blocked the Hornets punt. Let's see if the Hornets get it away safely here. They do indeed. Bonter sends it away. Jacobson's going to let it bounce at the 40. It's going to trickle up toward the Hornet 48-yard line, which is where it will stop. Nick, the first Snowbird possession resulted in a touchdown. Do you think this second one will as well?
I think so. You hand it right off to Daniel Jacobson and let him just run it right up there.
Yeah, he's been doing a really good job so far. Obviously, he's got the first Snowbird touchdown.
He does.
And, well, I wouldn't anticipate the Snowbirds to change things up too drastically here. The first first drive resulted in a touchdown, and I mean, you got to like the way that things were moving so far.
Absolutely.
McKinley now in a gun 2-back position. He's going to keep it. He gets 2 blocks. McKinley has first down yardage, lowers his shoulder, fighting for extra yards, and is eventually brought down there after a first down. Lucas Livermore was finally the Hornet that was able to bring down McKinley, but McKinley picks up a solid 12 yards on the carry. Actually, give him 20. And no, not 20. I misspoke there. About 14 on the carry.
I got a funny quick story about Hogan. So last night I was talking to him, and I said, "Are you ready for Pellston, Hogan, to beat him?" He goes, "Man, I'm not going down. I'm like a big beastly animal."
There you go. There's a handoff to Daniel Jacobson working around the right side of the offensive line. Got a nice block from Nathan O'Connell and Jackson Vernier, and Jacobson picks up about 4 yards on the carry. First quarter today brought to you by Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's in Gaylord reminds you that they've got freaky fast deliveries, and for those Snowbird road games, there's no place to stop in on the way up or down or wherever you're going for the Snowbird away game. Stop in at Jimmy John's and make dinner time, travel time with Jimmy John's in Gaylord. McKinley is going to hand off to Jacobson. Jacobson's going to try to bounce it back out left. He's eventually brought down by Connor Keller, and Keller limits Jacobson to a marginal gain on second down. So this will be the first third down outside of the goal line for the Snowbirds in this game, Nick.
Yeah. I was also going to say that Jimmy John's is so freaky fast that the tornado can't even stop it.
That's freaky strong, too.
Freaky strong. And that place is good.
McKinley under center for the Snowbirds on this third down attempt. He's going to hand off up the middle to Eli Major, and Major's pushing the pile down to the Hornet 25-yard line. Snowbirds will be 1 yard shy of a first down here. It'll be 4th and 1.
Looks like McKinley's a little shaken up on that play there. He's shaking his to-be right arm. He's going to stay in the game.
It'll be 4th and 1 now. Snowbirds need to get to the Hornet 24-yard line for a first down. There's a handoff up the middle to Daniel Jacobson, and it looks like he's got enough to move the chains for the Snowbirds. It was Jacobson working in behind the block.
He did get the first down.
Yeah, he was working in behind the block of Charlie Cameron and David Wall. And the Snowbirds look like they're going to take a timeout. And while they take a timeout, we're going to tell you about our friends at J&J Construction. Listen, Northern Michigan folks, or people tuning in from anywhere around the world, if you're looking for a new builder and you get over your head in like a first-time renovation or just a straight new construction, J&J Construction is where you need to go. Trust the pros. That's where the pros go to get their information, is J&J Construction, trusted by everyone. Financiers, other builders, subcontractors, you name it, J&J Construction is where you need to go to get trusted and reliable expertise when it comes to building your home, pole barn, or any other type of structure that you want built right and built on time and on budget. That's J&J Construction, a proud sponsor of Gaylord St. Mary football here. So far, through just about 7 minutes of play, the Snowbirds have a 6-0 lead over the Pellston Hornets. They're driving. They have a 1st and 10 from the Hornet 23-yard line right now, looking to punch it in for another touchdown. Charles Trail, Nick Wenzel here on the broadcast. McKinley once again under center. He's going to read option and give it to Jacobson. Jacobson's picking his way down inside the 20, down at the 16-yard line. Nice gain of roughly 7 yards on 1st and 10.
Yeah, that was a beautiful run up the middle by Jacobson. There's no way he can be stopped because he's just a fast kid.
McKinley under center once again. He's going to hand to Jacobson. Jacobson slips through one tackle, stays on his feet, and is eventually brought down after a nice game by Austin Downey. It'll be first down yardage just inside the 10-yard line. Make it 1st and goal for the Snowbirds.
Yeah.
So it's been a steady diet of Daniel Jacobson here this afternoon so far, Nick. He's got 1 touchdown run. He's picked up the 4th down run here on this drive.
Let's see if he can make it too.
There's a handoff up the middle to Eli Major. Major slips through, couple tackle, and is in
for a touchdown.
Touchdown. Eli Major working on the right side of the Snowbird offensive line between Jackson Vernier, Nathan O'Connell, and Charlie Cameron, opening up a nice hole. Good read by McKinley, and Eli Major did the rest to get in for 6 for the Snowbirds from 9 yards out. Make it 12-0 Snowbirds.
Beautiful run there, Brett. Eli.
There's a handoff. Actually, McKinley's going to keep it. Pitch it out to Jacobson. Jacobson waltzes in for the 2-point conversion. Looked a little shaky there at start, Nick, but the Snowbirds executed it well toward the end of that play, and Jacobson puts 2 more on the board for the Snowbirds, and it's 14-0 early.
Absolutely. Beautiful find there by McKinley to Jacobson.
And, you know, that's not an easy play to make because McKinley has to first read his he's going to read his first read, which is the running back in Eli Major, and then he's reading the end. And then once he sees what the end declares to do, then that time he spun around and pitched it to Jacobson, and Jacobson just had, one guy to get by in order for that 2-point conversion to be successful. But not an easy play to make. McKinley making it look easy.
Yeah. Shout out to one of the McKinleys down there, number 7. Cooper's down there on the sideline.
That's your cousin Cooper McKinley, right?
Yep.
It'll be Quentin Tobias getting ready to send it away for the Snowbirds. Back deep for the Pellston Hornets is Brady Bonter.
I'll tell you what, Charles. These Snowbirds are giving our first responders quite a show here.
Yeah, they are. Tobias sends it away. It's going to bounce at the 25-yard line. Fielded by Livermore, and Livermore is going to put his shoulder down. He's still on his feet. Livermore eventually brought down by Quentin Tobias, and he's got a nice return, and the Hornets will have it at their own 28-yard line after Livermore returns that one roughly 13 yards.
I believe Jacobson was the very first one to try and get that tackle, but just couldn't get him down. But nice stop there by Quentin Tobias on that stop. So it'll be first down here. Ball in 28.
Yep. Hornets send one man in motion. That's Brouch Taylor. He's going to get the handoff, and Taylor's brought down by Robbie
Nice
Amsterberg. Tackle for loss by Amsterberg. 5-yard loss.
That's his second of the day, Charles.
Well, first one was a sack. This one just goes for a tackle for loss, and but he's really in the backfield creating some havoc.
He is. He's like, we'll just say this. He's just like a tornado. He's causing some damage. He's making his tidal wave right through there.
Second down now. Hornets are going to run it up the middle. Tackle made by Amsterberg and Quentin Tobias. So Snowbirds doing a good job to thwart this drive for Pellston so far.
Maybe a third down here.
Yep. Bonter is going to be brought down in the backfield by Amsterberg, but two flags come in late.
Looks like
it was either a horse collar or a face mask. Well,
yep.
So in the NFL though, there's no such thing as a horse collar penalty in the pocket.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what the high school verbiage on that is. If it was a face mask, then it's obviously a penalty. But I'm unsure if horse collar tackle is permitted while the quarterback is still in the pocket.
I think it is. Because I just saw number 1 of Robbie Amsterberg down there say that was on him. Because what he did was he grabbed him by the neck and brought him down. I didn't see the jersey pull. It kind of just looked like the neck that he brought him down. So we'll see what the officiating staff have.
I mean, they're really discussing this one, Nick.
Yeah, they are.
And they're going to mark this one. So they're going to mark this one 5 yards up, and this looks like it's going to be the inadvertent face mask penalty. Yeah. Yeah, it's the inadvertent face mask penalty, which will be a 5-yard variety.
Looks like it's going to be on Pellston because you could just tell their coaching staff over there is pretty fired up.
Well, I misspoke there, Nick. So it's the 15-yard variety for the face mask. And it was a face mask on Robbie Amsterberg. So that'll give the Hornets a fresh set of downs. It'll be 1st and 10 now from the Hornet 41-yard line. First down of the game so far for Pellston. Bonter's going to motion his brother Brady. And Bonter's going to pick up about 3 yards on the quarterback-designed keeper, eventually brought down by Hogan McKinley. Give him about 3 yards on the carry. Head coach, Jack Coach for the Hornets is hot.
Yeah, he is.
After I think maybe he thought there was a couple penalties on the play, but they ended up picking up a first down. Bonter with a clap, and he'll take the snap. He's rolling out to his left. He's going to let it go downfield. Pass intended for Brouch Taylor. Coverage on the play given by Hogan McKinley, and this will bring up a 2nd and 7 now for Pellston after the incomplete pass.
Yeah. Pellston coach is still hot. He's just trying to find a way to get.
Trying to find the right spot on the field he wants to walk to kind of settle himself down. It'll be 3rd now and 7 for Pellston. Ball on the 45-yard line. They need to get to the Snowbird 48. Bonter takes a low snap. He's going to try to make something happen and is eventually brought down by Robbie Amsterberg in combination with Nathan O'Connell. That's back-to-back low snaps that have just kind of dribbled back there, Nick. Not a lot of force on those shotgun snaps, and the Hornets are going to have to go for it here on 4th down.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're lining up to punt. Bonter will be sending it away once again back deep for the Snowbirds is Daniel Jacobson. O'Connell got through, almost got to that one. Again, Jacobson's going to let it bounce at the 20. It's going to roll all the way down and be stopped at the 11-yard line. So a nice punt by Bonter sends it all the way down. It was a 44-yard or 46-yard punt for Bonter. Snowbirds will have it at the 11 after the Hornets change field position here. Once again, Charles Strail, Nick Wenzel here from this game. First quarter, just about 10.5 minutes in. Snowbirds up 14-0. The Snowbird offense and defense have been in control of this game pretty much from the get-go, Nick.
Yeah. They've been red hot so far with the ball. We also want to thank Jessica Elkhorn down there on camera for us today.
Yeah. Nick, you're full of shout-outs tonight, huh?
I am.
Or this afternoon, I should say.
I'm a calm guy today.
Hogan McKinley is going to hand off to Jacobson. Jacobson running hard, spins through one tackle, and is eventually brought down by Livermore and in combination with Connor Keller. It'll be a 1st down for the Snowbirds on the Jacobson run. He picked up about 10.5, closer to 11 yards on that carry. Ball on the Snowbird 22 now.
I'll tell you what, if I were the Pellston coach, I would be very, very careful where you're walking.
1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter. McKinley's going to keep this one. McKinley's got speed, and he's got the edge. He's in a foot race with Branch Taylor. McKinley down the sideline, pushed out of bounds at the Hornet 32-yard line. Flag on the play. But as it currently stands, we'll check this penalty right now. But as it currently stands, that's a gain of 50 yards.
Looks like it's going to be on.
And it's a personal foul against Pellston. Yeah, so McKinley took that from his own 22 down to the Hornet 32. So that's a 46-yard run. And then the 15-yard penalty will put the Snowbirds inside the Pellston 20-yard line. Ball is now on the Hornet 16.
That officiating staff over there and closest to their sideline is watching that head coach over there.
Daniel Jacobson up the middle. Nice play made by Sam O'Neill, big number 99 for the Hornets. Sam O'Neill, only a sophomore, Nick. Actually, just kind of looking over this Hornet roster, they only have 3 seniors on this team.
Wow.
Number 9, Branch Taylor. Number 60, Austin Downey. And
oh, no.
And there's a fumble recovered by the Hornets. Coming out of there with it was Mariano Santos. And the Snowbirds give it away after a pretty good-looking drive. They cough it up, and the Hornets make them pay.
Yeah. Coach O'Connell can't be happy with that.
I didn't exactly see what happened there, Nick, but what did you see?
Fumbled
exchange on the veer option.
Yeah, yep. Number 30 for Pellston came in and knocked out the ball.
As the Snowbirds gang tackle.
Nice job by Jacobson on the tackle.
Yeah, that was Connor Keller, the ball carrier for the Hornets.
Assisted by Nathan O'Connell on that stop.
Yeah, a lot of Snowbirds in on that play, Nick. It was definitely tackle by gang variety, if you will, as the Snowbirds had about 4 or 5 players in on that stop.
Yeah.
This is going to take us all the way down to the end of the first quarter. So after 12 minutes in the books, the Snowbirds up 14-0 over the Pellston Hornets. We're going to step aside. You're watching high school football on Next Level Broadcasting, simulcast live on Gaylord St. Mary Athletics on YouTube and nextlevelbroadcasting.net online. We'll be back after these messages.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Are you looking to get back into the game this year? Well, if you're just trying to get that slice fixed, then you can head on into Golf Gaylord all winter long. So that way when golf season comes back around in April and May, you can be ready to hit the links with a brand new swing and some brand new clubs. That's Golf Gaylord, a proud sponsor of Snowbird football here on Next Level Broadcasting. Let's make it official. It's the second quarter as the Hornets take this snap, and the pass is incomplete, intended for Brock Taylor. And it'll be 3rd and 11 now for the Hornets, backed up in the confines of their own 15-yard line.
Hopefully one of the Snowbirds can move that water bottle off the sideline down there so nobody slips and causes an accident.
Bonser sending one man in motion. That's Taylor. Pressure from Amsterberg off the edge, and that pass is incomplete, intended for Taylor. It's going to bring up 4th down now for the Hornets, and they're going to have to punt this one away from their own 15-yard line. So right now the Snowbird defense has only given up 1 first down, and that was via a penalty. So you got to like the way that this defense has been playing for the boys in blue right now.
Great job, Doc, down there.
Bonter's going to send this one away. It's a high spiraling kick. It bounces at the 42, where Jacobson Fields is at the 44, and he's eventually brought down after about a 6-yard return play made by Logan Brandt. But the Snowbirds have excellent field position at the Hornet 41.
Yeah.
Actually, at the 36-yard line.
Looks like Jacobson's having a hard time getting off the sideline.
Yeah, he's kind of coming over a little bit gingerly. It looks like the Snowbird offense is getting a kind reminder by head coach Kevin O'Connell that they can't fumble the football.
If anyone could let us know, or myself know, why O'Connell does not have a headset on during games.
Well, I mean, he wants to be able to see the game, Nick. Sometimes when you get the headset on, you're consumed by what you're hearing or saying. As the Snowbirds pitch this one to Eli Major. Major's got speed. He's got the corner, and he's got a Snowbird first down, pushed out of bounds inside the Hornet 10-yard line. That's a nice gain of, about 24 yards, and he's inside the Hornet 10-yard line after that little toss play to the left side. Snowbird offensive line doing a good job of controlling the line of scrimmage and allowing Major to do his thing, which is speed.
Yeah. Between McKinley, Major.
There's a handoff to Jacobson. Jacobson trying to get down to the goal line. He's in for 6. Daniel Jacobson scores his 2nd touchdown of the game, and the Snowbirds go up 20-0.
The Snowbirds are just on like they say in NFL, Charles, they are just putting this thing on cruise control.
Right now they're on a heater in the first half. They're up 20-0.
They got the pedal down to the metal.
Handoff. Actually, that's a keeper by McKinley, and he faked even me out as McKinley goes in for the 2-point conversion, and the Snowbirds go up 22-0 after that 31-yard touchdown drive capped off by the Jacobson touchdown. McKinley with the 2-point conversion. Eli Major got things going there with that 24-yard run. It was a total of 2 plays to score the touchdown, Nick. 1 play, obviously, for the point after.
Yeah, that was a huge point for McKinley there.
Well, the Snowbirds are certainly pouring it on here early, up 22-0. It's been a good-looking start. The only real blunder has been that fumble.
Yeah, that fumble hurt.
It came deep inside Pellston territory. Outside of that, though, Nick, the Snowbirds have been playing pretty close to a perfect game. The fumble and maybe the face mask penalty that gave Pellston a first down, kind of the only flaws right now.
Yep. Well, I think what's going through the Snowbirds' heads right now is saying, hey, after that fumble we just caused, let's get our payback and let's get a touchdown and erase that.
That's right.
And they did.
Quentin Tobias sending this one away, bouncing, and it'll go out of bounds. So that'll be a penalty, and the Hornets will have the ball at their 35-yard line on that illegal procedure penalty. So it'll be Hornet football after the illegal procedure kick off out of bounds penalty. And it'll put the Hornets 1st and 10 at the Hornet 35-yard line. Hornets only with 1 first down so far in this game. Snowbird defense doing a good job of really not letting the Hornets feel comfortable and really kind of cutting off the water for this Hornet offense.
Yeah. Shout out to our managers down there on the sideline doing a great job. Those are the Chewinskis.
And right now, the Snowbirds are going to pause for a little water break. And, Nick, I know you got some more shout-outs, obviously. Let's hear some.
Oh, man.
Or we can come back to it in the 4th quarter.
My cousin Kaylee, who is here in the stadium watching, rooting on Hogan McKinley and the famous Cooper McKinley down there.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, supporting me, doing next level broadcasting and helping out the team this year. Thanks for that. Shout out to my favorite guy down there on the sideline wearing the blue pants over there in the gray shirt. Coach Chewinski, of course.
Sure. Well, hey, while we have an opportunity to do so, we want to give a shout out to our friends at the Gaylord Eye Care Center. Hey, did the refs not see that one? Maybe not. Or it could have just been your eyes playing a trick on you. And if that's the case, with 4 locations, Gaylord, Boyne City, Sheboygan, and Bel Air, you can get back into the game with the Gaylord Eye Care Center. We'll finish this one up after Bonter takes this snap. He's going to work around the right side of the offensive line, and David Wall brings him down for a 3-yard loss. And if you need any help or have some vision impairment, head on in with those 4 locations. Once again, that's Sheboygan, Gaylord, Boyne City, and Bel Air. Gaylord Eye Care Center getting you and everyone you know back into the game this fall. And if you're an official, you can go in for free and get a free eye check. That way the Gaylord Eye Care Center wants to do their part to make sure that high school sports stay special and make sure that all the officials have perfect vision when they're out here officiating these games. 2nd and 13 now for the Pellston Hornets. Need to get to the Hornet 45-yard line for a first down. There's a handoff to Brady Bonter, and he's brought down for about a 2-yard loss by Quentin Tobias. So it's 3rd and Elmira right now.
Yeah.
For Pellston.
Just like you know, that last tackle that we had was actually not by David Wall. It was actually by Quentin Tobias and Nathan O'Connell.
Appreciate the correction, Nick. Here's 3rd down and 15 for Bonter and company. Amsterberg giving chase from the edge. Passes intended for Brock Taylor. And it looked like it was Quentin Tobias on the coverage downfield, Nick. This will be 4th down now for Pellston. Amsterberg a little shaken up there as he's kind of clutching that left arm.
It was actually on the coverage. It was McKinley for the coverage.
Okay. And Amsterberg's going to come out to the sideline, get some attention from
Doc. It looks like that right side hip is bothering him big time.
Bonter sends this one away. Jacobson fields it, and he puts his shoulder down, brings it up into Pellston territory after laying the lumber on 2 consecutive Hornets who tried to tackle him.
Yeah.
And, well, Daniel Jacobson will make sure that his presence is felt. That is for sure, Nick.
Yeah. He's going to come off the sideline real quick and recover from that vicious hit.
Well, it looks like he's heading right back out there. I don't think you're going to take Daniel Jacobson out of the game.
Oh, no. He's a fearless kid. Between him and McKinley both, no. You can't bring them down. All right, we'll see what
we got here. We've got a clock
issue.
Actually, no.
Just
a timeout taken by Pellston. So while Pellston takes a timeout, let's tell you about Gaylord Seal Coating. Listen, if you've grown up in northern Michigan or anywhere in Michigan, you've grown up with cracked roads, parking lot pavement that you can't trust, and potholes the size of Snowbird offensive linemen. So if your driveway, parking lot, or other surface needs an overhaul or just a capping, check out the pros at Gaylord Seal Coating. And remember that Gaylord Seal Coating has got you covered and also has you cleared in the winter with snow plowing services as well. So the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds are doing their thing early on in this game, Nick. They're up 22-0. We'll talk about that a little bit more after we tell you about American Liner Systems. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, American Liner Systems have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pods, and so much more. To keep our freshwater clean and our forest green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 for a free quote so that you can protect tomorrow's environment today. McKinley is going to keep it. He puts his shoulder down and has got about a 4-yard gain on the 1st and 10 carry down at the Hornet 47-yard line.
Folks, we have a report on the sideline on number 1, Robbie Amsterberg. It seems to me, looks like
he's getting that shoulder worked on, Nick.
His left shoulder.
And there's Daniel. Actually, that's McKinley breaking away. McKinley he's not going to get caught. Hogan McKinley all the way in for a 42-yard touchdown. Actually, 48-yard touchdown run. And Snowbirds put another 6 on the board. Nick, that was impressive. McKinley showed that breakaway speed there.
Yeah.
Once he got going, there was no stopping him.
Nope. He was gone like the wind.
So, Nick, what's your prediction this afternoon in the Tigers game? What do you think the Detroit Tigers are going to do to playing the Cleveland Guardians today?
I'm going to go with
Eli Major goes in for the 2-point conversion. It's good. But, yeah, Nick, tell me what you think. Tigers versus Guardians today. What do you think?
I'm going to go with a 10-0 final.
That's bold. I don't know when the last time the Tigers scored 10 runs, but you're going out on a limb, Nick. That's why we like you. That touchdown was scored by Hogan McKinley. And, well, you heard it here first. Nick Wenzel saying that the Tigers are winning 10-0 today. Put that one on your bingo card if you're tuning in. Nick Wenzel with a bold prediction. Who would have thought? We're going to go ahead, step aside, and when we come back, we'll have more Snowbird football here on Next Level Broadcasting's live stream simulcast. We'll be back after this from our friends at the Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown cherry capital airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Quentin Tobias getting ready to kick this one away. Back deep for the Pellston Hornets is Brady Bonter. Snowbirds with a commanding 30-0 lead. We've got 9 minutes remaining in the second quarter here from Gaylord St. Mary Field. Tobias sends one away. It's a high end-over-end kick. Bounces at the 15 where Bonter fields it. He's going to bring it down the sideline. Bonter's got speed. He's got the edge. And Bonter's going to take this one all the way for an 85-yard touchdown. Bonter puts the Hornets on the board.
That was a huge mistake there by the Snowbirds side.
Yeah, they lost their contain on the far side of the field. Kickoff coverage not good enough there, and Bonter with 85 yards, and he can scoot. He's got speed, and he took it right down the sideline for a touchdown.
He did. Coach O'Connell can't be happy with that one.
No, I would say that one to go along with the fumble. Some things that the Snowbirds can surely clean up here in the second half of this one, or we'll still in the second quarter. Bonter takes the low snap. Hornets go for two. He's got a completion to Brock Taylor, and the Hornets put 2 more points on the board. It's 30-8. We're going to go ahead and step aside, and we'll hear from our friends at American Liner Systems, but the Hornets strike back. It's now 30-8. We'll be back after this.
At American Liner Systems, they have 3 main goals in mind. They want to do the best possible job for their customers, ensure farm and industrial safety, and protect the environment all at the same time. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, they have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our fresh water clean and our forests green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 for a free quote so you can protect tomorrow's environment today.
And here is the kickoff. Brett Bonter sending it away. It's a squib kick fielded by McKinley at his 38. McKinley breaks a tackle. McKinley is into Hornet territory, puts his shoulder down, and is dragged down at the Hornet 34-yard line. So McKinley making plays happen here for the Snowbirds, and this will set up shop at about the 34 for the Snowbirds, and looking to put 2 more points on the board. They're already up 30-8 in this game. Nick, we got a shootout.
We do. McKinley's trying to make his way back into the trophy case showroom down there.
Well, he's certainly had some pretty flashy plays here. He's got one of the 4 Snowbird touchdowns. He's going to drop back to pass, throw over the middle, a little bit over the outstretched reach of David Wall. David Wall playing tight end. And that was just a little bit too tall for Wall.
Coach Trewinski just down there saying, hey, that's all right. Do it again. That's what I love about Coach Trewinski. He's just a super nice guy, calm, relaxed on plays, no yelling. It's amazing.
There's a handoff to Jacobson on that veer option read. McKinley did a good job of getting that into the hands of Jacobson safely. Going to move the ball inside the Hornet 30-yard line. It'll be about a 3rd and 5 now for the Snowbirds coming up here.
Looks like we got a injured Hornet.
Here come the Snowbirds on 3rd and 5. Handoff up the middle to Jacobson. Jacobson keeps his feet moving, and he's very close to a first down. We might see a measurement here, folks, but it looks like they're going to mark him just a few inches short. It'll be 4th down. Literally a couple chain links short.
folks. Looks like we have
Robbie Amsterberg,
Robbie Amsterberg
yeah.
with his jersey off. What seems to be done for the day. It's hard to see, but hey, you hate to see that if you're a Snowbird fan. But
there's a keeper by McKinley, and McKinley is going to scoot in for a touchdown, 24-yard touchdown. Hogan McKinley, that's his second of the day. Nice job of reading that veer play, pulling it at the very last second and taking it in for a score.
Yeah.
McKinley puts the Snowbirds on the board once again. They're back up by 28 points.
oh, you hate to see that, folks.
Yeah, over here, Robbie Amsterberg, he's got his arm in a sling, and
He's getting emotional down there.
Yeah.
He's crying.
visibly disappointed, and that's tough for the senior. He's played a really good game, especially from that defensive end position. Snowbirds going for two over the middle. Pass is complete. It's Nathan O'Connell on the receiving end of that two-point conversion. And the Snowbirds have gone back up once again by 30 points over the Pellston Hornets. And we are going to keep it right here and tell you about Twin Bay Docks. Attention all water lovers. Twin Bay Docks is Northern Michigan's gold standard for your lakeside access. Trusted by consumers and distributors alike, featuring a superior and patented vinyl design. Twin Bay Docks makes living life out on the water the way it should be, the way it has to be. That's fun and easy. Visit twinbaydocksproducts.com to find out more for yourself and how you can expand your life on the water to the next level. Charles Trail, Nick Wenzel, Jessica Alcorn here. Snowbirds up 38-8 midway through the second quarter in this one. Thank you for hanging out, making us a part of your Saturday afternoon. We know that there's a lot of sporting events going on today.
Yeah, you got the Tigers on at 1:08 p.m. So those of you who are Tiger fans, and just to let you guys know, here at this football game, we have my great uncle next door to us he will be announcing the Tiger scores in between halves of the game.
This one's fielded by Livermore at the 25-yard line. He makes it out to about the 35. 10-yard return, and the Hornets will have it 1st and 10. Last time the Hornets had the ball, they didn't have the ball very long. They had an 85-yard touchdown kickoff return. So the Snowbird defense, or I should say the special teams, does a better job of fielding that kickoff. This one goes on the ground. Bonter has a hard time fielding it. Ball's still out late, but I think that they're going to say that Brett Bonter got down on top of that one before. And it'll be a 3-yard loss.
The one on the stop was number 8, Nathan O'Connell. Ladies and gentlemen, Nathan O'Connell, just in case you guys didn't know, Nathan O'Connell is only a freshman.
Yeah, big guy for Nathan. He is about 6'4" as Bonter keeps and is brought down by Quentin Tobias and Nathan O'Connell. Nice play made by the two of them combining to bring down Bonter. That was Brett Bonter on the carry.
They're both, I'll tell you what, those two boys, they're the same size of each other, so they're just working together, walking back out there together. It's just teamwork. It's what you like to see. See what the Snowbirds can do here on 3rd down. Ball on Pellston's 30. Ball's a little bobbled.
That one's intended for Livermore. Daniel Jacobson put a big hit on Brett Bonter.
He did. Ugh. Yeah, Daniel Jacobson definitely rocked him.
Yeah, and Brett Bonter's slow to get up here.
He's having a hard time.
He's kind of favoring that back. It'll be 4th and 15 for Pellston. and they'll have to punt this one away. It's Brady Bonter, number 1, the junior, who's going to kick it away for Pellston. It's a high end-over-end kick, bounces at midfield, checks up right at the 50-yard line. It's fielded by Connor Keller, and the Snowbirds will have it at midfield.
You got 2 guys down over there for Pellston.
Yeah, it's a combination of Brett Bonter and also Hunter Brandt, number 20, on the Hornet sideline, looking to kind of shake out the cobwebs a little bit, Nick.
Yeah.
Snowbird offense taking the field once again, up 38-8. Exactly halfway through the second quarter, 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Snowbirds imposing their will here physically against this Hornet team. This time, McKinley is in the shotgun formation. He's going to keep it. Faked it to Jacobson. McKinley cuts it back, and McKinley is stretching near first down, and he's got 9 yards on that 1st and 10 keeper.
Nice job by McKinley there on the keeper.
So far, Hogan McKinley has 2 touchdowns, Daniel Jacobson with a pair of touchdowns, and Eli Major with a touchdown for the Snowbirds. Once again, McKinley in the shotgun, flanked to his right by Eli Major. There's a handoff to Jacobson around the right side. Jacobson cuts it back. Jacobson's going to take this one to the crib. Daniel Jacobson in for 41 yards. Touchdown, Snowbirds.
I'll tell you what, the Snowbirds are just putting on a showcase of a game.
And I got to give a shout out here, Nick. The Snowbird offensive line there coming around and pulling to set that one up. I believe, I'll get it right here when they line up. Yeah, it was Charlie Cameron who came around and pulled on that play and led the way for Jacobson.
Yeah.
Jacobson is going to take the handoff from McKinley, and he's in for a 2-point conversion. Snowbirds go up 46-8 after the 2-play touchdown drive capped off by Daniel Jacobson's 41-yard touchdown run. That's his 3rd of the day.
He is just red hot right now. Alongside with McKinley down there. After his big touchdown, he also gets not only a touchdown, but he gets a 2-point conversion. They're both just red hot.
Well, one thing that'll be interesting to see, who will be coming back out at quarterback for Pellston. They've got a couple of injuries to deal with right now.
Yeah.
And it is Brady Bonter, number 1, deep to return this kickoff. Brett Bonter was really shaken up on that hit by Daniel Jacobson on the last Hornet possession. So it'll be interesting to see if Brett Bonter comes back into this game. He's standing up right now. Still looks to be kind of favoring the back a little bit.
Yeah. Between the 2 players over there, they both got
some injuries. This one is a squib kick fielded at the 35-yard line, and bringing it out to the Hornet 49-yard line was Logan Brandt. Nice little 14-yard return for Brandt. And
that was brought down by O'Connell.
Yep, and it does look like Brett Bonter is going to try to tough this one out, Nick. He's coming back out.
Yep. Shout out to one of our managers down here on the sideline wearing an Alma Scots sweatshirt.
Who's
Supporting
that?
the Scots. It's little Chwinski down there wearing an Alma Scots sweatshirt. I do have 2 friends that go to Alma, so gotta say go Scots.
Bonter's going to take it. Ball's on the ground. Ball's recovered by the Snowbirds. Fumble recovered by Gaylord St. Mary. It looks like the Snowbird on the bottom of the pile is
Nathan O'Connell.
Yeah.
Nathan O'Connell on that recovery.
Right now you would be hearing the student section going, he's a freshman.
Oh, I like that cheer, Nick. Is that one of your top 5 cheers?
Yeah, I hear the student section always chant that at every game. I'm like, That sticks. Looks like we're going to take a timeout here.
Yep, so Snowbirds will take a timeout. We're going to keep it right here. We want to thank all of our sponsors today, bringing this game to you live from the comfort of wherever you find comfort. I want to thank to Traverse City, Cherry Capital, TVC Airport, Twin Bay Docks, J&J Construction, Gaylord Seal Coating, Golf Gaylord, Collar Clinic, Professional Seamless Gutters, Gaylord Eye Care, Jimmy John's, and American Liner Systems for making this game possible for you to be watching wherever. Charles Strail, Nick Wenzel here from Gaylord St. Mary. It's a 46-8 lead for the St. Mary's Snowbirds here. Just about midway through the second quarter. Snowbirds have really been flexing their muscle in this one, Nick.
They have. They've been just taking it all on cruise control. I'll tell you what, Charles, speaking of making this game possible, we couldn't have made this game more possible without those wearing our country's uniform proudly, serving our country, our brave men and women around the world, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, Marines, Army. We couldn't have done it without each and every one of you, so we thank you for your service.
Hogan McKinley in the shotgun. He's going to hand off to Daniel Jacobson. Jacobson puts the ball on the ground. It looks like the Snowbirds got back on top of it. Jacobson and Eli Major there. Jacobson did recover it. He got about 1 yard on the carry, but both teams now putting the ball on the turf on back-to-back plays. Got to take care of the ball. You know what they say, Nick? Ball security is job security.
Absolutely. Well said, Charles.
2nd and 9 now for the Snowbirds into Pellston territory. Ball on the 48.5-yard line. There's a hand to Jacobson. Jacobson is still on his feet. He's still on his feet after 3 tackles that he's shed. He's down to the Hornet 40, but a flag thrown by the referee at the Snowbird 48-yard line. Looks like this one could be coming back.
That's going to be on Pellston. It's going to be a block in the back. See if I'm correct on that.
So the Snowbirds get called for an illegal chop block. And the chop block is a hefty penalty.
Yeah, Coach Vernier does not like that one.
So this will push the Snowbirds back into their own territory.
Coach Ho was livid down there. Yeah, that kind of penalty that comes on you, that's going to hurt you. You're going to have to make up for that one.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
Yikes.
So they'll have the ball now on their own 38-yard line. 2nd and long. Snowbirds need to get to the Hornet 39. Nick, we might as well just call this one 2nd and Joburg.
Yeah.
Under 5 minutes now remaining in the second quarter. McKinley under center, 2 backs behind him in the veer look. They're going to hand to Jacobson up the left side. Jacobson puts his shoulder down, eventually brought down by Connor Keller. Jacobson getting roughly 9 yards, or 8 yards on the carry, pardon me. And the Snowbirds will have it now 3rd and 15. McKinley under center. He's going to keep it. He's going to pitch it out to Eli Major. Ball's on the ground. Major picks it up. He's got some speed. He can run. Major down the sideline. Major's going to take it all the way. Eli Major all the way 54 yards after it wasn't looking good for him in the Snowbird offense. Major's got speed, and speed kills. And he puts the Snowbirds on the board once again, 52-8. 54-yard touchdown run by Eli Major.
Absolutely. That was a beautiful run there by Eli Major.
Snowbirds with a 52-8 lead right now.
See what they choose to go do here.
Actually, I apologize. It's not a touchdown. They did not get all the way in as Nathan O'Connell takes the snap.
Looks like they're just shy of the first
Yeah.
down. And looks like we have another injured Pellston. And that's going to be, we'll tell you here in a second. As soon as we get the birds off the field, we'll see if we can see who it is.
Snowbirds have it second down and goal.
Hey Jessica, can you just play ads here real quick? I gotta check something.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, bark collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in Northern Michigan for over 35 years.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
We all know northern Michigan winters take a toll on our parking lots and driveways, but Gaylord Seal Coating has you covered. A proud sponsor of local high school athletics, Gaylord Seal Coating specializes in infrared seamless asphalt repair, hot pour crack filling, striping, and more. Need a new snowplow solution this winter? GSC can do that too. Commercial, residential, private roadways, and associations, Gaylord Seal Coating is your answer. Give them a call today at 989-732-5003. Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
Twin Bay Dock's exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
Today's game has been brought to you by J&J Construction, Gaylord Seal Coating, Jimmy John's, Professional.
Second and goal for the Snowbirds on the 5-yard line. There's a handoff trying to get down toward the goal line was Eli Major, and he's got it right around the 3-yard line, so it'll be third down and goal.
As you heard for the Hornets, Blaze Barrel made his way to the sideline after that injury.
McKinley's going to take this handoff. He's going to keep it, and he's going to walk in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Hogan McKinley, putting the Snowbirds back up 52-8. So we misspoke earlier. We thought the Snowbirds had a touchdown by Eli Major down the sideline, but this time McKinley caps off the drive, and that's.
Did they? They did. All right.
So that's McKinley's third touchdown on the afternoon so far. Good job by McKinley. Good job by the Snowbird offensive line working in tandem. Charlie Cameron, Ben Cherry, Vernier, and O'Connell. This one's complete to David Wall. And McKinley's pass and Wall's catch is good for the 2-point conversion for the Snowbirds. Once again, want to give a shout out to that Snowbird offensive line. That's the center, Ben Cherry. The left guard is Charlie Cameron. Right guard, Jackson Vernier. And the 2 tight ends, David Wall and Nathan O'Connell for the Snowbirds. Charles Trail along with Nick Wenzel here from the Gaylord St. Mary Athletic Complex. Nick, I'm not missing any offensive linemen here. That's the Snowbirds lineup.
Yep.
Anchored by Ben Cherry, the senior, at center.
Those of you who don't know, if you could use the app, there's an app out there called ScoreStream where you could score live updates from your own sports high school team, like the Snowbirds or any high school team you would like to update scores from live from the game.
Are you updating this right now, Nick?
I am. I'm on ScoreStream scoring this game.
So we've got a delay of game penalty called against the Snowbirds. This will push them back to the 35-yard line instead of the 40.
Yep. We're going to kick this one off, and to kick it off, it's going to be number 3 of Quentin Tobias. And we are underway again.
He squibs this one down, fielded by Bonter at his 22-yard line. Bonter returns it. Bonter's got a seam. Bonter has got nothing but open grass. Brady Bonter all the way, 78-yard touchdown return kickoff return for a touchdown. And that's the second time that the Hornets have taken a kickoff back for 6. The Snowbird coaches are got to be dismayed with some of this kickoff coverage from this Snowbird team.
Yeah.
It's 54-14.
One of the things you cannot do if you're a Snowbird fan, you cannot allow points to be up on the board. You cannot allow a team just to run.
Brett Bonter takes the shotgun snap, throwing over the middle. Pass is broken up nicely by McKinley. But the Hornets put 6 more points on the board. The Snowbirds are up. Well, they're up by 40. But, Nick, that was a big-time touchdown by the Hornets. And both of those touchdowns have come off of kickoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, both of those plays hurt. You know, that the kind of mistake that you make right there, you know, it hurts you for a while. It's going to go right through your head, and it's not going to leave anytime soon.
So we still have 3 minutes and 7 seconds left to go in the second quarter. This game has just been delayed a couple different times, whether for penalties or injuries. Snowbirds have been scoring a lot of points, so a lot of different pauses as kickoff and things have been happening. But we've got 3 minutes and 7 seconds left to go in the first half.
Both teams have seen injuries so far today. As you guys saw for the Snowbird side, we had the devastation of losing one of our brothers.
Yeah, that was Robbie Amsterberg, who came and had to kind of get walked off the field. He had his left arm in a sling, so our thoughts are with Robbie.
And heavy tears coming down his face. I think he was going to the hospital, so wherever you are, we are praying for you, and we love you.
There's a squib kick fielded by Nathan O'Connell at the Snowbird 35-yard line. That's where they'll have it on this possession. With a score and a 2-point conversion, the Snowbirds could go up by 48 points, which would enact and enable the running clock in the first half of a game. That's 48 points in high school football now. So if you're up by 48 in the first half, it's a running clock. So let's see if the Snowbirds can do that. But they're going to have to take care of the ball. They fumbled it twice so far, recovered one of them.
Yeah. It looks like
there's a handoff to Jacobson. Jacobson's running through arm tackles. He's brought down after a 9-yard gain on 1st and 10, Nick.
Yeah. That was a beautiful run by Jacobson. Looks like we got an update on Blaze over there for the Pellston Hornets.
Yeah, that's Blaze Barrel. He's going to get some attention by the Snowbird facility staff here with the golf cart. So this is a handoff to Jacobson. He cuts it back. He's got a first down. Jacobson still on his feet through the pile in a foot race down the sideline. Jacobson eventually dragged down inside the 10-yard line. And Daniel Jacobson doing his thing, setting the Snowbirds up 1st and goal from the Pellston 8.
Yeah.
Nick, he was just pinballing off tacklers.
He was. Daniel was showing his true strength there. He was saying, nope, you're not going to get me down, boys. I'm out of here.
Snowbirds 1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
I'd say hand it off to McKinley and let him take it.
Let's see what the Snowbirds decide to do here. McKinley's going to boot out, rolling to his left.
Yep.
He's going to keep it, tuck and run, and is eventually dragged down. Picks up about 5 yards, brought down by Brady Bonter. And we are under 2 minutes to go. We do have a penalty marker down, however, at the Snowbird 10-yard line, and this is coming back via a holding
on
penalty.
The Snowbirds. And that's going to be against number 50 of...
Yeah, that's Charlie Cameron for the Snowbirds, maybe the guilty party there. He's done a lot of really good things so far in this game, and we're not exactly sure if that was on him, Nick. I didn't see it. If you saw it, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, that was Charlie. Yep. Yep, he's tapping his chest saying, yep, that's me. And that's going to move them back.
That'll put it at about the 18-yard line, so it'll be 1st and goal from the 18 for the Snowbirds. That's a killing penalty right now. But with their big play capability, the Snowbirds might be able to fight their way back up from this one.
Yeah.
Jacobson is going to run the option, pitch it out to, Jacobson gets the pitch from McKinley. Jacobson is breaking tackles, and he's in for an 18-yard touchdown. So just like I said, the Snowbird big play capability allows them to make up for that holding penalty and score on the Daniel Jacobson touchdown run. Touchdown Snowbirds. Let's make it 60-14 on the Jacobson 18-yard touchdown run.
Man, they have just put this game on ice, Charles.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say, Nick. McKinley coming in from the sideline with the play call. I'd imagine that the Snowbirds will be attempting the 2-point conversion here.
Oh, absolutely.
Under center goes McKinley. He's going to pitch it out to Eli Major. Major getting a nice block from Daniel Jacobson on the edge, and Major's in for the 2-point conversion, and the Snowbirds go up 62-14. And we have another Hornet down right around the goal line. And as this medical staff comes out to check on the down Pellston Hornet, we're going to go ahead and step aside and hear from our sponsors. You're watching high school football simulcast live on Gaylord St. Mary Athletics on YouTube and nextlevelbroadcasting.net online. We'll be back after this.
Today's game has been brought to you by J&J Construction, Gaylord Seal Coating, Jimmy John's, Professional Seamless Gutters, Schultz's Marathon Party Store, Golf Gaylord, American Liner Systems, Gaylord Eye Care Center, Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport, Collar Clinic, and Twin Bay Docks. Thank you to these fine sponsors for being a part of today's game.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
At American Liner Systems, they have three main goals in mind. They want to do the best possible job for their customers, ensure farm and industrial safety, and protect the environment all at the same time. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, they have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our fresh water clean and our forests green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 for a free quote so you can protect tomorrow's environment today.
Twin Bay Docks' exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, ARC collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in northern Michigan for over 35 years.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
We all know northern Michigan winters take a toll on our parking lots and driveways, but Gaylord Seal Coating has you covered. A proud sponsor of local high school athletics, Gaylord Seal Coating specializes in infrared seamless asphalt repair, hot pour crack filling, striping, and more. Need a new snowplow solution this winter? GSC can do that too. Commercial, residential, private roadways, and associations, Gaylord Seal Coating is your answer. Give them a call today at 989-732-5003.
All right, here we are. Welcome back in. The first responders and emergency medical service personnel have been able to help up Connor Keller, who was the injured Pellston Hornet on that play. Did not exactly see what happened, but he was able to walk off the field under his own power. They brought out the backboard for him, but he was able to get up and walk off with some assistance from the EMS providers here.
The fire team as well, Otsego County Fire Department, as well as the Sheriff's Department. So, again, we want to thank them for what they have doing for each and every one of us out there, protecting our streets, keeping us all safe, and especially caring to provide the care of our players.
Yeah, I mean, you just saw it right there. Keller was able to walk off the field under with their assistance. So, it was
and it looked like they were holding his right arm out stiff. So it looked like his arm was either dislocated or...
There's a kickoff fielded right away by Austin Downey. Yeah, I don't want to speculate on what that injury was,
Yeah.
Nick. I really don't know because I didn't see it happen live.
It's just sad to see, though. It's just not a sight you want to see.
Unfortunately, that is the realization that sometimes it comes to in contact sports.
Yep.
This will be first down and 10. Ball on the Pellston Hornet 47-yard line. And that's going to be an illegal motion as the Hornets had 2 men in motion there.
So I did a couple minutes ago get an update from one of our coaches that our number one, who you saw earlier,
Robbie Amsterberg,
came back for his car and drove himself to the hospital.
Okay.
So he is up and moving around, walking himself into the hospital, so which is a good sign to see, folks. We're so glad to hear about that. We hope that he gets the best care possible by the doctors and hope to see you return back to us soon.
2nd and 15 now for Pellston. Snowbirds declined the penalty, took the result of the play. And this one's handed off to Brock Taylor. And Taylor gets about 1 yard on that first or second down handoff. Eli Major, the first Snowbird to bring down Taylor. This is 3rd and 14 now for Pellston. 35 seconds remaining to go in the first half. Ball is snapped underneath the legs of Bonter. He's just got a fall on it. And Brett Bonter just has to try to make the most of that, even though it went right through his legs. For all of our viewers turning in, that might be of the older demographic, he kind of got Billy Bucknered, if you're familiar with what happened to that first baseman in the World Series when the ground ball was hit right through his legs. That's kind of what happened to Brett Bonter right there. So after 2 quarters in the books, the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds look like they'll be taking a commanding 62-14 lead into the halftime locker room. Don't go anywhere, folks. We will have the Twin Bay Docks halftime show, and we'll break down all the scoring here in this one and then recap as well, and then talk about what we think will happen here in the second half as the Snowbirds take a 48-point lead into the halftime locker room. We'll be back in about 3.5 minutes. You are watching high school football simulcast live on Gaylord St. Mary Athletics on YouTube and nextlevelbroadcasting.net.
Twin Bay Docks' exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
She's feisty. All right, here we are. Welcome into the Twin Bay Docks halftime show. We're going to step aside and be back in about 30 seconds and then talk. Nick Wenzel and I.
We all know northern Michigan winters take a toll on our parking lots and driveways, but Gaylord Seal Coating has you covered. A proud sponsor of local high school athletics, Gaylord Seal Coating specializes in infrared seamless asphalt repair, hot pour crack filling, striping, and more. Need a new snowplow solution this winter? GSC can do that too. commercial, residential, private roadways, and associations, Gaylord Seal Coating is your answer. Give them a call today at 989-732-5003.
Today's game has been brought to you by J&J Construction, Gaylord Seal Coating, Jimmy John's, Professional Seamless Gutters, Schultz's Marathon Party Store, Golf Gaylord, American Liner Systems, Gaylord Eye Care Center, Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport, Collar Clinic, and Twin Bay Docks. Thank you to these fine sponsors for being a part of today's game.
All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the broadcast booth. Charles Strail along with Nick Wenzel here during the Twin Bay Docks halftime show. The Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds up 62-14 after 2 quarters in the books. They're taking on the Pellston Hornets here today. And just to recap a little bit of the scoring summary, Daniel Jacobson has 3 touchdowns on the ground. Hogan McKinley has 3 touchdowns himself. So McKinley and Jacobson with a hat trick each. And Eli Major also with a rushing touchdown as well. And it was Major who scored that most recent Snowbird touchdown, so we'll update our official stats, give him 2 touchdowns. Nick Wenzel, tell the people how you're doing today.
Oh man, this is a fun day. Nice weather, great day in Northern Michigan for football.
It certainly has been a treat here to see this Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbird team come out here and play this type of inspired football. Their offense has been clicking on about 7 of 8 cylinders. They've had 1 fumble, and that Pellston recovered that one. That came early in the first quarter, and the Hornets recovered it. The Snowbirds were driving. They were inside the Pellston red zone, and they just coughed it up. Other than that, the Snowbirds have done a really good job. The only thing that's kind of bit the Snowbirds so far is their kickoff coverage. Pellston with 80 and 78-yard kickoff return for touchdown. The only points that the Hornets have been able to score, Hornets, I believe, only with 1 first down in the game, and that came on a Snowbird penalty. Other than that, the Snowbirds have been pitching a perfect game outside of those 2 snafus on those kickoffs, and Pellston has been able to make the Snowbirds pay on special teams. So, Nick, I mean, there's 3 phases to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. I give the Snowbirds an A on offense and defense, and right now the special teams would probably be about a D.
Yeah.
So we do want to thank our halftime show provider here, Twin Bay Docks. We talked about it earlier, but Twin Bay Docks wants to make your life out on the water easy in the way it should be. With their superior patented vinyl design with Twin Bay Dock decking, you can get out on the water and experience water living to the fullest extent. That's Twin Bay Docks. Check them out online at twinbaydocksproducts.com so you can see how you can get set up for next summer lifestyle. And you can do that at any point in time from the comfort and convenience of your living room or wherever you find comfort from. So, once again, Charles Strail, Nick Wenzel here on this Twin Bay Docks halftime show. The Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds with the commanding 62-14 lead. It's been all Snowbirds in this one. And, well, we do want to say this. There have been quite a few injuries in this game. For Pellston, Blaze Barrel was down for a while. So was Connor Keller.
Yep.
Robbie Amsterberg for the Snowbirds has gone off to the hospital as well. He left with his left arm in a sling. So even though this game has had a lot of points scored, it has not come without significant costs to each of these teams. Robbie Amsterberg, had that arm in a sling. We saw Dr. Oliver working on that left shoulder, and but we do have a report, Nick, and that was that. Say that report once again about Robbie.
So Robbie came back to get his car and drove himself to the hospital. So at least that's a good thing if you're a Snowbird fan. That's a good thing that he's up and walking around. So it's a very, very good sign for him.
It certainly is a good report there, Nick. It's encouraging to hear regarding the health and status of Robbie. So we wish him all the best.
Yep.
As he's getting some care from the best over at Otsego Memorial Hospital, we presume. So it is one of those things where injuries are a part of football and really any type of high school athletic competition, Nick. But
especially if it's your senior year, it's your last year playing football with these kids, it just crushes your heart when injuries come like that.
Yeah, well, that's going to conclude our Twin Bay Docks halftime show. When we come back, we'll have the second half action coming up between the Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds and the Pellston Hornets. Don't go anywhere, folks. You're watching this presentation of high school football, simulcast live on nextlevelbroadcasting.net and on YouTube at Gaylord St. Mary Athletics. We'll be back in about 4 minutes after a word from our sponsors.
Twin Bay Docks' exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
We all know northern Michigan winters take a toll on our parking lots and driveways, but Gaylord Seal Coating has you covered. A proud sponsor of local high school athletics, Gaylord Seal Coating specializes in infrared seamless asphalt repair, hot pour crack filling, striping, and more. Need a new snowplow solution this winter? GSC can do that too. Commercial, residential, private roadways, and associations, Gaylord Seal Coating is your answer. Give them a call today at 989-732-5003.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, ARC collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in northern Michigan for over 35 years.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Know that Jimmy John's is everyone's go-to option for freaky fast subs. But did you know that they're unveiling new menu options? That's right, Jimmy John's new menu has something for everyone and is a great way to feed the whole family. So, whether you're watching the big game, hard at work, or taking the family out to eat, Jimmy John's wants to make finding a gourmet sandwich easy. The crew of Next Level Broadcasting trusts their pregame meals to Jimmy John's, and you should too, at Jimmy John's in Gaylord. Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation, commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
Today's game has been brought to you by J&J Construction, Gaylord Seal Coating, Jimmy John's, Professional Seamless Gutters, Schultz's Marathon Party Store, Golf Gaylord, American Liner Systems, Gaylord Eye Care Center, Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport, Collar Clinic, and Twin Bay Docks. Thank you to these fine sponsors for being a part of today's game.
At American Liner Systems, they have three main goals in mind. They want to do the best possible job for their customers, ensure farm and industrial safety, and protect the environment all at the same time. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, they have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our fresh water clean and our forests green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 for a free quote so you can protect tomorrow's environment today.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now. Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Today's game has been brought to you by J&J Construction, Gaylord Seal Coating, Jimmy John's, Professional Seamless Gutters, Schultz's Marathon Party Store, Golf Gaylord, American Liner Systems, Gaylord Eye Care Center, Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport, Collar Clinic, and Twin Bay Docks. Thank you to these fine sponsors for being a part of today's game.
Welcome back in. Gaylord St. Mary football here, just about the start of the third quarter on Next Level Broadcasting. Simulcast coverage streamed live to nextlevelbroadcasting.net and Gaylord St. Mary Athletics on YouTube. Charles Trail and Nick Wenzel here on the call of this one. Nick, it's been all Snowbirds in this game, hasn't it?
It has.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure to call this one so far. I mean, if you're a fan of Gaylord St. Mary football and if you're a fan of high-scoring football, then, well, this game is just for you.
Heck yeah.
Nick, I know you had a couple of shout-outs. You wanted to give a shout-out to the emergency response team that came out there and helped Connor Keller when he was down in the second quarter.
Yeah, the shout-out to those guys, especially one of our own, our boys JV basketball coach, Chad Dweard for the Otsego County Fire Department down there on the scene. So we want to thank him and appreciate him for what he has been doing for not only us and our community, but for our school, for our athletes, and as well as other players from different towns. Helping, assisting the Sheriff's Department as well as the paramedics, Otsego County paramedics, and the Otsego County Fire Department.
I was going to have you give a shout-out to our friends at J&J Construction, Nick.
Shout out to our friends at J&J Construction. Many times we don't know where to go when beginning the process of our home, but that's where J&J Construction comes in. They help you in every step of the way. Get you into your dream home, trusted by everyone and respected by all. J&J Construction, proud supporter of Gaylord St. Mary Athletics.
Thank you, Nick. As we're about ready to start the second half, Snowbirds will get the kickoff, too.
They will. How's that hot dog treat you, Charles?
This hot dog is amazing, Nick.
Smells good.
It tastes good. It probably sounds good, too.
It
I
does.
mean, you can probably hear me trying to eat this hot dog here mid-halftime show, but
You know what else sounds good, Charles?
Tigers victory.
A big stacker sandwich from Jimmy John's.
That's an amazing sandwich, Nick. Gotta give a shout out to Jimmy John's. My favorite's the number 8 at Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
Never had the big stacker though. Nick, for your health purposes, we should probably try to get Burger King as a sponsor.
Yeah. We should. You want me to read a Jimmy John's real quick for you? Here's a quick sponsor from our sponsor, Jimmy John's. Away games call for freaky fast meals on the road. That's where Jimmy John's comes in to turn. Travel time into dinner time with their freaky fast gourmet sandwiches and their brand new location in Gaylord across Hobby Lobby. Jimmy John's, fast and freaky strong. So strong that the tornado couldn't move them. All right, here we go.
We've got an opening kickoff, and this one's going to go out of bounds. Snowbirds will have it at the 35.
There's a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be an offset penalty.
Snowbirds will take over 5 yards from where that ball went out of bounds. That is the 41-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Jessica, can you zoom in some more?
And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Snowbirds. Ball on their own 35.
Yeah, we will have a running clock here in this second half. We have a new quarterback in for the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds. Nick, you want to give a little shout out to number 7, I believe that.
Cooper McKinley.
Yeah. I was going to say, I believe that's a relative of yours.
Yep. It's my cousin Cooper down there. Got the 2 McKinleys in the house today. We have the quarterback, of course, number 11 of Hogan McKinley, and number 7 at quarterback, Cooper McKinley. As well as we have my cousin Kaylee in the house from Chicago.
Couple different JV players are in there right now for the Snowbirds.
Yep.
Getting a chance to see some action here in this game.
Yep.
This will be 3rd and 2. McKinley under center. He's going to keep it, run around the left side and drag down after no gain on the play. Brought down by Mariano Santos.
Looks like Cooper went for a little ride there. He just kind of did one of those little backwards somersaults. Of course, those can't feel too good. 4th down. See if they can merge into a 1st down.
McKinley tries the other side. That's enough for a 1st
And they did get it.
I'm just going to say it looks like McKinley by about a half yard picked up the 1st down.
Snowbirds have it 1st and 10 from the Hornets.
And I'll tell you what, for those of you who are McKinley fans out there, that is McKinley's first ever 1st down for the varsity this year.
There's a botched snap, and the Hornets come up with the football. Snowbirds put it on the ground, and the Hornets recover it.
Pellston got fumble.
Yeah, it was Landon Brandt who recovered the football for the Pellston Hornets right around midfield.
That was very unfortunate for the Snowbirds there.
Snowbirds turning it over on their opening possession of the second half.
Looks like they have a
Brett Bonter sending his brother Brady Bronter, but big time hit made by Jackson Vernier, and that's going to be a 6-yard sack.
He's met in the backfield by Vernier and Grenier.
Snowbird defense looks like they've got the starters out there on the field with some additional support in the secondary right now, Nick, but Vernier making his presence felt on that first down for Pellston.
Yeah.
Another low snap, balls on the ground again.
Fumble on that play and
And it's recovered by the Snowbirds.
By Jacobson.
Well, we got
Nice job by Jacobson on that.
we got to check it. It was recovered by number 89 for the Snowbirds.
89.
We are trying our best to figure that out right now. That is a JV player playing a fifth quarter rule.
We'll let you know here in just a second.
If anyone watching on the text-in line has a Snowbird roster for the junior varsity, let us know. There's a nice keeper by McKinley. He's going to cut it up inside. Eventually brought down by Santos, but not after a Snowbird first down.
That is Cooper's second first down of the day. The whole McKinley Manor is in the house tonight today for this game. So this is a very, very happy McKinley Manor house right now.
It's a family affair.
Yep.
As it's 1st and 10 now, Cooper McKinley keeping this one, working around the right side.
Nice spin move.
Brought down by Lucas Livermore. 7 minutes and 10 seconds now remaining in the third quarter. Once again, the running clock has been activated, so this game will move quite swiftly in the second half. We've had 2 fumbles to start this third quarter, one by each team. There's a handoff up the middle. That was Skoronsky on the carry. And he was brought down by a host of Pellston Hornets, so the Snowbirds will have it 3rd and medium.
By the way, Snowbird fans, we do have an update. We have Robbie Amsterberg back with us on the sideline. As you can see him right here in front of us. He's got his gray hoodie on, and he's on crutches and looks to be a leg brace on his left leg. Oh, no, that's not.
That's an incorrect update. That's Cash.
No, the one right here in the gray.
That's not Robbie. I believe that is Lucas Sherwinski, Nick.
Nope, that's not Lucas.
Well, we don't know who it is for sure, so let's not give an update. It's 4th and 5 now for the Snowbirds, and they've just turned it over as they weren't able to pick up that first down. Pellston Hornets taking over from their own 15-yard line after the Snowbird turnover on downs. Five minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. Nick, we got an update from the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Guardians. After one inning of play, the Tigers down 5-0. There's a handoff to Brady Bonter, and he's got about 2 yards on the carry. O'Connell brings him down. Here's 2nd and 8 from the Hornet 17. They need to get to the Hornet 25-yard line for a first down. There's the snap. It looks like this is going to be either a false start or an encroachment. A couple players were early on the snap. Once again, about just under 4 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in this third quarter. It's an encroachment against the Snowbirds. Maybe Jackson Vernier was a little bit early.
Yeah, he was on the quarterback a little bit early. That's right. It's just a mistake made. Coach O and the official down there on the sideline are just laughing about it. That's all right.
2nd and 2 now for the Hornets. They got the ball on the Hornet 20. Bonter's going to keep this one. He's got a first down.
Nice stop there by McKinley.
That's right.
He's just doing it all right now. He's just man in the house right now. He's getting good runs.
That was a nice tackle, too.
Yep. Just a very good day today for the McKinley Manor.
Brett Bonter with 2 men flanking him to his right and left. There's another. That looked like it might be a false start called against the Pellston right or tight end, Pistol Edwards. And that's going to back up the Hornet offense after that false start.
Yep.
We'll move them 5 yards back. Hornets will have it 1st and 15.
1st and 15 now for Pellston. We haven't seen any points scored so far in this half. Bonter flanked one running back to his right and his left in the shotgun formation. This snap goes over his head. He ricochets and catches it off the hop, but he's tackled for a decent loss, maybe 6 or 7 yards. After that play was going nowhere, Bonter did his best to try to make something out of it, at least salvage a little bit of that play.
Another huge stop by Cooper McKinley. Man, he's just doing it all right now.
This is 2nd and 25 now for Pellston. They need to get to the Hornet 37-yard line to pick up this first down. They're currently inside their own 15. Brett Bonter flanked in a gun 2-back formation. Thrown over the middle, incomplete. Intended for Brock Taylor. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 25 now for the Hornets, Nick.
Yeah. Nice job by number 7, McKinley, trying to get there. That could have been picked off if he could have had that one almost in his hands.
Wind's starting to pick up, as you can see from, or I guess you can't see it in your television screen, but there's a flagpole that's really starting to
really starting
around.
to wobble.
Wind coming from the south.
That's all right. The sun still makes it beautiful.
That's exactly right, Nick. But sun not shining down on this Pellston offense today.
No.
3rd and 25 as Bonter's trying to scramble to his left. He's got a completion to Brock Taylor, and Brock Taylor is near first down yardage. He gets out to about the 36-yard line, actually the 35. Give him a gain of 22 yards on that pitch and catch. It'll be 4th and 3 now after Taylor was able to, well, really kind of salvage this drive right now for Pellston.
Yeah.
And looks like that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah,
so,
some reason they had the quarter on 2.
Well, I mean, that quarter flew by as we thought it might with the running clock circumstance, but after 3 quarters of play, no score change. It's still 62-14. Snowbirds on top of the Pellston Hornets. Don't go anywhere, folks. 4th quarter action coming up after this. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Twin Bay Dock's exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
We all know northern Michigan winters take a toll on our parking lots and driveways, but Gaylord Seal Coating has you covered. A proud sponsor of local high school athletics, Gaylord Seal Coating specializes in infrared seamless asphalt repair, hot pour crack filling, striping, and more. Need a new snowplow solution this winter? GSC can do that too. Commercial, residential, private roadways, and associations, Gaylord Seal Coating is your answer. Give them a call today at 989-732-5800. 5003.
And there's yet another encroach or false start going against the Pellston Hornet offense. That was on 4th and 2.
That was very unfortunate.
Actually, I apologize. It's an encroachment.
The Snowbirds.
It's an encroachment against the Snowbirds. I believe it's another one against Jackson Vernier.
The coaching staff down there is not happy.
That's a free first down. There's a tackle made for loss in the backfield. That's Vernier. Got in there on Brady Bonter, and he's been trying to time the snap count. He timed it up there very nicely and brought down Bonter for a 5-yard tackle for loss.
Nice job by Vernier on that one. He comes to the sideline after that big hit.
This will be snapped inside the 11-minute, 15-second mark remaining in the fourth quarter. Snowbirds up 62-14. Brett Bonter in a double wing set.
Oh, we
another
have a
penalty
jump.
marker down. This is most likely
on the Snowbirds. It's on Grenier. Yep, Grenier, number 42.
Which green year is that, Nick? I mean, Logan Grenier is number 30. Number 42, we actually don't have a name for. By the looks of it, it's most likely a JV player that's playing on the 5th quarter right now. Don't have that.
If anybody has a JV roster, please let us know the name of number 42.
And there's Brett Bonter throwing this one up for grabs. It's broken up by Hogan McKinley. Bonter took another big hit. It was Nathan O'Connell and Charlie Cameron back there applying some real pressure. It will now be 3rd and 10. Pellston now with the ball, 3rd and 10. They need to get to the 50-yard line in order to pick up this first down and move the chains. Hornet offense in this game so far, they've got 1 first down. Looking for another one here. They're going to hand off to Brady Bonter. And he's got about 2 yards on the carry. It'll be a 4th and long 8 for Pellston.
So you can see that leaving our field here are pretty rescue volunteer fire truck. EMS paramedics, we thank them for what they've done. Thank you, guys. Be safe out there.
This is 4th and 9 now for Pellston. It's really more like a long 8. Ball is in between the 41 and 42 hash markers.
Yep.
Bonter looking to throw. He's got pressure coming up, and he's brought down. Sacked in the backfield as Bonter, Snowbirds in there in droves. And this will be a turnover on downs as we tried to find the number for the Snowbirds that was able to get in there for the sack, but unable to do so.
Number 2.
Right, but we don't know the name. It's a 5th quarter player. As the Snowbirds now will take over inside Pellston territory on the Hornet 31. 8 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this game.
If anybody has a JV roster, please let us know the name of the number 42 and the number 2, please.
Snowbirds coming back out with their starting offense. And it looks like McKinley's going to come in, and he's most likely going to take a knee. So as the Snowbirds are going to knee this one out, they'll take a knee, and with the running clock, each one of these plays will burn about 38 to 40 seconds. So the Snowbirds will be giving this one back over to the Pellston Hornets, as both teams are going to say, well, the Snowbirds will say, hey, job well done, and Pellston will say thanks for, the graciousness of not running the score up in the second half. McKinley once again takes another knee. And that's going to do it, folks. Well, I shouldn't say do it completely. We've got 7 minutes left. But the Snowbirds pretty content to stay with this current status of this game.
Looks like they're going to take another knee here.
Yeah, it certainly does. They'll probably take one here and then take another one on fourth down as well.
I'm surprised they take a knee this early in the game.
Well, it's just one of those things, Nick. It shows good sportsmanship. Pellston's already pretty
damaged.
Yeah, they've had a couple players get injured in this one. And this just shows that a good understanding for the Snowbirds of their opponent's state of affairs. The Hornets have had key players injured. One player was down for a very long time, and at this point in time, you just have to show the empathy and the human nature of competitiveness. Even though the Snowbirds have tremendously outscored Pellston in this game, you need to be
and they have a couple injuries as well.
McKinley once again under center to take this knee. He will do so. That'll be a turnover on downs. It'll give the ball back to the Pellston Hornets. That possession took roughly 2 minutes for the Snowbirds
to burn a little time off the clock as much as they could.
Here's 1st and 10 in Pellston from their own 35-yard line. That's Brock Taylor. Brock Taylor loses the football. He finds a way to get back down on top of it to recover the football, but Nick, that one could have been disaster for the Hornets.
Yeah, it could have. That could have been another Snowbird ball.
All right, we do have some updates from our text-in line. Number 2 is Andrew Roser. And number 42 is Hayden Bird. So Andrew Rosser got that sack. And we want to thank you, Chris, in the comment section for letting us know there. Appreciate the support. There's a handoff to Brady Bonter. He's got the corner and is eventually brought down by Eli Major.
Nice job by Eli. Already 4 minutes and 10 seconds gone in this fourth quarter.
Want to remind everyone that next week, Saturday evening, I believe it will be a 4 or 5 o'clock kickoff. The Snowbirds will be on the road taking on Mesick. That game will be next Saturday. You'll be able to tune in on nextlevelbroadcasting.net to see that one. Should be a good game between the Snowbirds and the Mesick Bulldogs.
Charles and myself should be doing that game.
That should be a fun one, Nick.
It should be.
There's a handoff to Brock Taylor. And Taylor gets right back to their, maybe a loss of 1.
Great job to both of our spirit squads down here, competition and with each other.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Pellston cheerleaders and the Gaylord St. Mary cheerleaders on the same sideline here.
Yeah, it's a competition.
And it's fun because they can hear each other, and everything that they say and do, maybe separated by roughly 20 yards.
Yeah.
Here's 4th down for the Pellston Hornets. Snowbirds with 3 down linemen. Bonter Chase is going to roll out to his left, intended for Brock Taylor, pass defensed by Hogan McKinley. It falls incomplete, so the Hornets will turn it back over on downs to the Snowbirds.
Nice job by McKinley to be on the stop there.
Two minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter here. Snowbirds up 62-14. It's been a dominating effort here in this game for the Gaylord St. Mary Snowbird offense, defense. The only part of their game that hasn't had a great grade this afternoon is their special teams, their kickoff coverage.
Yeah.
Pellston's had 2 kickoffs returned back for touchdowns. So I'd say this week in practice, the Snowbirds will most likely be working on that kickoff coverage. As Hogan McKinley takes this snap and takes a knee, as we have 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining in the game.
It's been a fun one so far, Charles.
It really has, Nick. I mean, it's been fun hanging out with you here on a Saturday afternoon. Much rather be doing this than watching the Tigers lose 5-0.
Ugh.
And the Snowbirds, well, they pretty much dominated this game from start to finish.
You would look to your left and right and pick up any garbage that you see in the stands. That would help us out an awful lot.
Again, before we all leave here, we want to thank our first responders again one last time for being a part of this game today and being here for our athletes.
And we also want to thank all of our sponsors that have made this game possible. We want to thank our friends at American Liner, Jimmy John's, the Gaylord Eye Care Center, Collar Clinic, Golf Gaylord, Gaylord Seal Coating, J&J Construction, Twin Bay Docks, and the Traverse City Cherry Capital TVC Airport for making this game possible for you to watch from the comfort of your living room, couch, who knows, wherever. Maybe you're out in a deer blind somewhere tuning in. It's because of those sponsors and fine advertisers that we've been able to make this possible. So if you see anyone that's a part of those companies, tell them, hey, thanks for sponsoring high school football on Next Level Broadcasting. This is going to do it from Gaylord St. Mary. Final score 62-14. The St. Mary's Snowbirds advanced to 5-1 through 2/3 of the season. They've got 3 more games remaining as they continue their quest to make it into the 8-man Division II playoffs. Snowbirds were not able to make the playoffs last season, but that's been their mindset all season long as they want to get back into the playoffs this year, and they're continuing to do so as they're looking good. They've got 3 more games versus Mesick, and then after that they'll have their final home game.
Engadine, I
that'll
believe.
be Engadine, and then they'll be going on the road to play the conference opponent, the Inland Lakes Bulldogs. So for myself, Charles Strail, Nick Wenzel, and Jessica Alcorn, we say thank you for watching this presentation of high school football simulcasted live on nextlevelbroadcasting.net and on YouTube at Gaylord St. Mary Athletics. Until next time, everyone, have a great rest of the afternoon and a great weekend. We'll see you next time on Next Level Broadcasting.